Hey you guys, so I'm going to do the exploration for Miranda Coast and try and get all of the items and stuff there. I won't do it in too much detail because that'll take a really long time, but I will try and get through all of the items and whatever's going on there. But just beforehand, I thought I would do one of these discounted summons, so it is getting later in the day, and so once per day I can get a discounted summon for 250 lapis. A normal summon is 500, or you can do 11 summons for 5,000 lapis. So this is very discounted and nice. So even though I don't think that this banner is that great, so I thought that maybe they would update the banner to be the one with Garnet and some other unit that is not that great. I don't really like this banner that much either. Everybody wants Zidane, and you will take as many Zidanes as they'll give you, but otherwise it's not that great of a banner. As far as the characters go, I like them, but just as far as how good the units are, it's not that great. So we'll see what we get here, so just get a discounted one. There. See if we get a 4-star. Yes, no, nope, we got a unit. Oh, we got a 3-star Cloud of Darkness, so that's not bad, since I think this is only the second Cloud of Darkness I've gotten. So let's see here. Let me just check. Oh, okay, so Cloud of Darkness, her Trustmaster reward is not that great. It's auto limit, which is pretty whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and alright, so that'll just up her trust a little bit, but anyway, okay, so good enough. And so now we can move on to whatever our next exploration. Oh, what's this? We're going on to Dirnado, but just out of... Okay, I don't know why the map looks like that. Back? Huh. Oh, okay, so this whole area is considered Grand Shelt, but this one island is Grand Shell Isle. Okay, and then now we're in Dirnado. Now I see how it works. Okay, so we could move on with the story, but I think I want to go back and just do the exploration once, in particular because there's an item in this Miranda Coast exploration that I really want. So let's go ahead and set up for... usually the explorations, you need units that are going to hold up well for an extended period of time. Of course, I'm not seeing any of my strongest friends units here. So maybe I'm going to go ahead and reset the game and see if it'll refresh my friends list. Okay, so this is looking a little bit better. So I can either use Baldwin's Kefka, which is quite strong if I want to go for AoE damage, or I can go ahead and use one of the Chizurus that I can borrow. Several options there. So maybe we'll try Baldwin's Kefka. If it turns out it doesn't work that well, too bad. But let's see here. And just in case, just to be safe, I won't use Steel, and I'll bring Tella, since he's my strongest unit. And yeah, why risk it? So let's just go ahead and do this exploration. Get my map for this, and here we are. So a nice bright and sunny area instead of these dungeons that tend to be really dark and sort of grim. So here we have one of the pickups. So ice and water crysts, that makes sense for this area. Do a little auto attack. So we're looking super strong in here. So I again could have brought a thief, but just being ultra careful at the moment. Tough scale. Alright, and so here we're gonna have a chest. Oh, a dragon scale. That is awesome, because I need those for... I definitely need those for the HP plus 15% items that I want to make. So I leave on auto limit burst, which means that when I put it on auto, and even though most of the attacks are auto attacks, my units will use their limit bursts as soon as they're able to, unless I otherwise specify. And that just helps contribute toward the trophies, because there is a trophy for using your limit bursts. So you need to use them a lot of times in order to get some of those top trophies. Appears to be locked. I do have 3 magic keys, and this is one of the places where I want to use the magic key, because this one gives a mag plus 10% recipe. And so that's very, very nice. Of course, you want to, it's hard for mag units to get a lot of mag. There aren't a lot of good mag weapons, and so it's very hard to increase your mag units by any significant amount. So for sure, I'm going to try and use that recipe as much as I can in the near future. Alright. Oh, what's going on here? Come on. Slimy guys. I think I have an item where if you equip it, you don't run into as many mobs, which is not good if you're trying to farm unit XP, but right now when I'm just trying to go through and get all the items and do the exploration real quick, might have been a good choice. Got an orange mega site. That will help with, I think orange is for Golem. Water mega crystal and a magicite shard. Those tiny little things. Give me something a little bit better. That'd be nice. Water Chris again, and another magicite shard. This is super lame. Oh wait, I missed something. So we're gonna have a chest hidden down here somewhere. Come on. There we go. A tide ring, so I assume that's a ring with some water resistance. I feel like I get a lot more counters lately. Maybe I just don't pay attention that much, but I feel like I counter quite often, especially with Chizuru. Alright. Here by the water. Nothing down there. Maybe don't need to use all of these. Oh wow. Bwin's Kefka does a lot of damage. That is very nice. Let's see here. Where am I going next? Somewhere down here we got another item stash. Come on. So Kefka is definitely one of the units that has eluded me, among other ones. I think Kefka, Van, and Bart are the best units, or like units that I want that just will not come to me. But some of the units I think are exclusively 4 and 5 stars, so they're a bit harder to get. The first 5-star unit that I got was Chizuru, and so that was really, really lucky. And I think I got a 5-star Furion, and I think those are the only 2 5-stars I've gotten. Brigandine is some sort of armor. I have a feeling because these only cost, 10 to 12 energy or something like that, to do, that the items are actually not that great from here. For sure that mag plus 10% is awesome, but otherwise, you know, the monsters are not that tough, so I'm not really expecting the items to be that great. Maybe farther into the island of Dirnado, we're gonna see some better stuff. Let's see here. We need to go down here a bit before we finish up. Okay, where am I? Okay, there's something there. So Mithril Helm. So either I'm killing everything too quickly, or there just aren't a lot of the really annoying. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. So there aren't a lot of the really annoying units that, you know, poison you here. Nothing too bad. You're supposed to... Got it. It's a little chest hiding down there, and then one more at the bottom, and then we can go to the... well, okay, there are two more things, I believe. So I've never, even though I have the shop where you can trade in your star quartz, I haven't actually gotten any of the items in there yet. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Some poison knuckles. Those sound pretty mean. If only I had any fighting unit, which I don't. Not any units that are worth using. Let's see here. Go around here. So this is actually not, I mean, it's sort of a tough exploration to navigate in the sense that it's not totally obvious where each of the items are, but it's better than some of those really mountainous explorations where you have to like go up and down different areas, or the ones with a lot of caves where you have to sort of, you know, futz around through a lot of different areas. This one doesn't have a lot of stuff where you're going into a different section with, you know, completely blind. These sharks tend to have a ton of HP, but actually I'm still hitting pretty hard. You know, Bwins Kafka has some skill that he was talking about that I want to try and use. And I don't know where he lost all that. So it's partial unmitigated damage, unmitigated magic damage to one enemy. So it's hyperdrive. Supposed to be really awesome. So almost 12,000 damage, so that is pretty nice. I'm sure with more mag it would be insane. I want to continue because I know there's still one more set of drops here. Alright, now I think I'm finished. Here, I'll just show you guys the map in its entirety. So there is a little, here I can actually show you guys with my computer now. So down here there's an area, which is where we were by the water, that had a couple more items, but otherwise this is most the extent of the map, you know, other than the hidden areas. So that's it. Not too fancy of an exploration. Some of them are a lot more involved. Of course, it helps when you know where you're going from the maps. And we're done. Alright. So, of course, I'm sure there would be more unit XP here, but of course, we didn't go through all the mobs. If you stick around and just run into everything, you can get a lot more XP for your units. And so the big ones here are, you know, definitely this mag plus 10% is awesome. Getting a dragon scale is great. But that was actually, yeah, that was in a, wasn't in a chest? Yeah, it was in one of the chests. if it were a drop from the, or a drop from, oh wait, this isn't the type of dragon item that I want. Is it? Hold on. We're done there. So, what I want are these items for, I thought they were called dragon scales, for HP plus 15%. Oh, they are called dragon scales, but they're different dragon scales. I want the white ones. So I'm gonna have to farm those some other way to get these HP plus 15%. And this mag plus 10%, for sure I want to make one of those. I only have enough Farplane souls for one of those, but anyway, that is a definite priority. Otherwise, I'm going to have to, I do need to farm more Farplane souls. So the best place to do that is actually here in Dirnado Cavern, and do the exploration there and just steal from the goblins and kill the goblins. And they, you know, don't always drop Farplane souls, but they do drop relatively often. So I'll farm those eventually so that I can get more of those awesome abilities. And otherwise, I think that's it. We can check out the equipment that I just got. So we got the Tide Ring, which I can show on just about anybody. Not that I don't really want to use one. Why am I swapping? So you can go to Equip, and actually this is not the best place to look at it, because it's gonna swap the item. So here we go into Equipment, and let's see here, Tide Ring. Oh, so I actually already have one of them. So yeah, so this is not, I mean, it's a 2-star item, so it's not a super great piece of equipment. It is going to give you a little bit of a boost to the water resistance, but it's not, you know, anything dreamy. So I think that, anything else? Poison Knuckles. I didn't even, let's see here. Poison Knuckles, these are not what I want to look at. These are all the weapons I have. I've been trying to find ones to delete. Okay, so I have Metal Knuckles here. So where are those Poison Knuckles? Oh, here we are. So plus 40 attack is really quite good, but I don't really have any units that I would bother to equip those onto. So you would need a unit that is a hand-to-hand fighter, and let's see here. I think the main one that I can think of is Sabin. That's about it. But otherwise, I mean, he's not a terribly useful unit. I feel like none of the hand-to-hand, you know, fighter units are really that good. But otherwise, so next up we'll do more in Dirnado. We'll continue the story, and so I'm looking forward to that. I think that's a bit more fun than the explorations, but the explorations give better stuff, so that always is the kicker. So next up to Ballin Passage, and I think that's about it for now. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care and have a very good day.